Hey wing lovers, here I am in Fontana, California at Brews, officially owned by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons from the band Kiss. The restaurant is huge, wide open, kind of reminded me of a beer garden atmosphere. The assistant general manager, Patricia, made us feel very welcome. Meet Natalie, our hostess. She did an outstanding job. Meet John, our outstanding wing chef. Also told us that most of the sauces are made from scratch. But believe it or not, this is Gene Simmons' chain. It's called Brews. And you can see just by looking around, it's pretty interesting, nice atmosphere, nice open, like a beer garden type feel. But here we are, and if you look, we have their signature wings, and it's the fire grilled barbecue, which are these. Then we have the too hot to handle right here. That's making me a little nervous. That's more of a Karen wing. And then over here we have the sweet and spicy, and these are their Asian wings. And the Asian wings, when I go to places, are usually pretty good, so we'll see how they taste. So let's kick it off. We're gonna start with the real hot ones. Let's start with this, with the too hot to handle. That name even makes me a little nervous. So nice size wing, not too big, not too small. Looks like the flavor's basted in, and then they also lather it on top. So let's try this one. When you bite into it, it's got a nice hot sauce flavor. The hot sauce doesn't hit you too hard. I don't think it's too hot to handle, but I like the flavor. It's a barbecue sauce wing. No, I mean a hot sauce type wing. But it's not super hot that it burns your lip. The meat's cooked good. It's got a lot of flavor, but let's bite it again and see if we can get some of that hot taste going. It's not too hot. It's just like a regular hot barbecue type wing. So, but really good, really good. Sometimes I think they give them the labels, too hot to handle. Sounds good, but then they cater to the normal person who comes in to eat wings. Now, if this was strictly a wing place, I can guarantee if the title's too hot to handle, it's going to be very hot in the palate. But when you're in like a restaurant like this, it's more just the name saying that's the hottest we got, but it's not going to burn your lips off. So let's move over and let's try this Asian wing, which they're calling the sweet and spicy. Now, even picking this up, I can feel the texture's a little different. But I had one of these down in New Orleans, and I'll tell you what, it was one of the best wings I ever had. So let's bite into this and see what kind of flavor we got going with this one. This almost gives you the flavor. And again, these aren't extremes in their category. So they call this one too hot to handle, but it's not too hot to handle, but it is a hot wing. This is your Asian type wing, and this is a little more crunchy, and the flavor is more like you almost feel like you're in a Chinese restaurant when you bite into this one. Another thing about this wing is when it approaches your palate and you breathe in, you can actually get a nice whiff, and it almost smells like you're walking into an Oriental restaurant. So let's take another bite. Yeah, they do this crust a little different than they do these. So that's good to know. You can taste cilantro too. There's a cilantro, which I love, covering on that. Now let's move over here. These ones are sloppy, so you know these have to deal with barbecue. This is your fire grilled barbecue. And look at that. I mean, that just looks like Iceman. That's how much barbecue they got on it. So let's take a bite of this. I can tell you this is going to be sloppy. I know I'm probably wearing it on my face. This is a good wing. And definitely, as you bring this one up to bite and you breathe in, you can actually smell the barbecue smoky flavor as you're bringing it towards even before you take a bite. I know I probably got something right there. I can feel it right there. But anyway, really good wings. I would say that they're original. Again, hot. We got Asian and we got barbecue, but really good. Give them a thumbs up.
Hi, I'm David. I'm here with Brian to test out some wings, which I really don't like wings, but the only reason why I'm here, get the free shirt. Hey, looks pretty sporty. Also, Brian is picking up the beer. Here's to all of you. Enjoy. And I get to sample some wings. So the first wing I'm going to try, and this is the second take because Brian has no idea what technology is. And we work at a technology type of company, so pretty sad state of affairs here. So I'm going to pick up the first wing, which is called Too Hot to Handle. So I'm only going to take one bite and not eat the entire wing because Brian may be on like number 4 or 5 take after we're done tonight. But it has a good vinegar taste. It is just a little bit hot. I like really hot, spicy food, so if you want too hot to handle, it's not too bad. I'm going to go to the Asian spice, which is very crispy, which I like. I don't like rubbery chicken skin, but this has a nice crisp texture to it. It has cilantro on it, which I really like a lot. Very good wing. If you like a mild wing with some good flavor, and the cilantro takes it over the top, so very good. I think I got some wing sauce on my face here, so that's all right. So the next one we're going to try is the barbecue. Very messy. Oops, excuse me. Make sure you have plenty of napkins. This has a lot of barbecue sauce on it, so if you like it, and you like barbecue sauce, you're going to be all right. Let's taste it in. I personally think it has probably just a little too much barbecue sauce on it.
It is saucy, isn't it, man?
So I'm tasting most of the sauce, but it's not a bad wing.
It's got a smoky flavor too, don't it?
Yeah, it has a little bit of smoke flavor to it. The barbecue sauce is very flavorful, but I think it's too much. If I came back here again, which I will, I'm going to go for the Asian one. So that's the best wing of the group. That is a well done wing. So Brian, pick up the tab. Everything's good.